heads up first. Obviously, we don't have any microphones, we found out. That's because the concert ate them all last night. So, as of right now, it's about us seeing how long our voices are going to last. Thank you guys for all waking up early. We didn't even supply donuts, so I'm really impressed. Round of applause to all of you. Make it sound like there's a lot of people.
You said you'd be here for the previous panel.
No, but seriously, all you guys that are here, we love you more than everyone else that's not here. What?
More than showed up for Anthology too at Brony?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think we're done. Well, I guess it's time for introductions. How about the two guys that are kissing each other's butts right now? JHaller and BronyVids.
You just did the introduction for me. No, my name's JHaller.
Hey, so be nervous. I'm JHaller.
Hey, I come bring gifts.
Microphone!
Our hero! I know, right?
Hey guys, I also wanted to give this guy a round of applause. He's been running lucky.
Hey, I can do it unless viral. You want to help?
20 seconds flat.
You think I know what
Shut up! 10 seconds flat, we don't watch the show.
Yeah, 20 seconds flat.
Don't watch the show!
Yeah.
Mike,
So
Mike,
So that was just the warm-up.
oh god, please don't explode our ears. Okay. Talk to them.
No.
Oh, it works!
What was your favorite Caesar's neighbor? I don't think you said it right.
What?
I don't think you said it right.
No.
A little louder, I couldn't hear
Are
you.
you trying hard?
I can't hear you.
Do you want it?
Yeah.
You want it?
Don't you know how to do this, Grace?
I don't know, mine won't.
Mine works.
Okay.
Come on, guys.
Fix it.
We can hear you, it's just really quiet.
Even.
Hello. Hello. There we go. What? This thing needs that. What? Oh, danger zone.
Yeah, I'm testing it. Testing. Try hard.
Alright, now
Mike, one check. I think you're coming to a panel.
Alright.
Is that too loud?
Yes. I'm like, hey! See, this is actually a panel on audio.
It'll work.
Alright, who are you?
I go by JHaller online or JHaller2 on YouTube. I've been doing PMVs for a couple years now. I was invited to Anthology 2, Pony's the Anthology 2, and that ruined my life pretty much. Couldn't do anything else after that. But somehow, this guy named the movie Brony also picked me to do top 10 videos, his top 10 pony videos every month, and that's the main thing I do right about now. And also, we're working on Pony's the Anthology 3 as well right now. Sweet. Yes! One guy's excited.
Get hyped.
I'm not giving you this mic. You can yell, okay?
Do you know what I did to get these mics in here?
Well, I don't think it's appropriate to tell the audience what you actually did.
No.
This is a PG con.
Is it actually a PV? Never mind. A PV. Oh my god.
Okay. So anyways, my name's BVids, BronyVids, Henry, whatever you want to call me. I've been involved in this fandom a little bit too long, so I'm trying to find my way out. Maybe tonight's the night, guys. I'll do it. I swear. I'll follow your advice and leave the fandom. Not just kidding. It's awesome. What I'm known for is working on Anthology 2 with this guy, and I've done a lot of like PMVs and videos within the community, like Dirtface, 6 PMV, and some other minor things that nobody in this crowd cares about. Woo! Okay. Oh, right. I also worked on Saber on the documentary. I did a lot of, what was it, rendering for you? And visuals. I did editing and visuals. And, oh yeah, me and Jay also host a show on Everfree Network called
I wasn't going to mention that.
Post post my video, you should go watch it. We only get like 40 viewers. Final draft, you better not watch this later and be like, their viewership's going down. Maybe we should cancel these guys. Okay, well, here we have Saberspark. Oh, sorry. Spoilers.
PMVers can't stand them. Working?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Hey guys, I'm Saberspark. Are you done yet? God. I was trying to set this thing up where it was just me in this panel, but I had these guys' baggage coming along. Yeah, I'm Saberspark. For those who don't know, well, I sounded very pretentious. But
really, who doesn't?
I honestly, I just do YouTube videos. I do sketch comedy stuff, and I do like a couple I guess analysis videos. I honestly have no idea what I do in this fandom. I'm still trying to figure it out, but apparently it's good enough for some people to watch on YouTube. So yeah, still trying to figure that one out.
I mean, when you roll around on the ground with a turkey baster tied cleaning your alicorn twilight sparkle.
What does that classify under? Artist, musician,
Mental illness.
All right, back to you guys.
And then, yeah, guys, I'm ACRaceBest, or you can know me as Race. I also make videos on YouTube, and one thing you'll notice is all four of us do. You may have seen the Brony's React series. That's something that I... Yeah! Hey, there's the happy new couple over there, by the way. Are you turning it up or down?
It's louder. It's softer.
Anyways, so yeah, we all four of us have done videos on YouTube, and one of the things. Are you done? Come on. We talked about this, Saber.
We did.
I like your working memory. I'm so glad to have the only working mic at this panel right now.
It's broken. What did you do?
I don't care. I'm just gonna keep talking. So one thing that we've been asked about quite a bit is how... Oh my God.
Son, deep breaths.
Yeah, man.
It's okay. 5%. Ignore him. He's not important anyways.
So yeah, one thing that we've been, just like how Saber, I think, went to go get a donut. We've been asked about before is how can you really rake up YouTube viewers? How can you really get success on YouTube? And really, I think one thing that these three, because we lost our fourth, it works fine for you.
Got it to work, man.
Yeah, that's because Saber's not touching it. Oh, welcome in. Welcome into the.
That guy doesn't have a badge. Get him out!
Sorry.
Go to sleep.
So yeah, pretty much we've been asked about kind of stuff like how do you find success and what. And I want to ask you three, two, if one of them wants to rejoin, about what you guys found to help find success on YouTube. What is it that worked for you?
What? Oh, I'm allowed to do that? Oh, such an honor.
That's good.
It's really, I can't put any one big reason on it. I really can't. It's just basically putting, in terms of what me and him do, making those PMVs that these guys don't approve of. We, really, what is it? You hate us.
Top 10 reasons why.
Number one.
1 million views.
5 votes, please.
Okay, continue. We need to move this along.
It's really just, I found that when you're making these videos, what people really pick up on is if you have a really big passion for trying to entertain an audience and really putting what you like out there. I mean, because at the end of the day, I think what we make is what we like. You know, we base a lot of our videos off songs we like, or if we're doing parodies we like. And so if you really are passionate about what you're doing and what you're making and you really enjoy it and you're not just like, slogging through it thinking like, oh, why am I doing this? Oh, because other people will like it, but I don't really like it. It's like, you know, when you're actually passionate, when you like what you're doing, you're really passionate about it, it goes through your work, and other people can see that, and you know, the enthusiasm and the high energy, you know, people pick up on it. So, and when people see that you enjoy what you're doing, you know, it's something that people want to, like, you know, they want to see more of what you do, and they want to be a part of a, you know, your creative process almost. It's kind of how I feel about that. So, just being enthusiastic and passionate about what you do. Right? That's
Well said, sir.
Yeah.
Real talk, real talk.
One of those kind of angles.
Where did he touch you?
I guess in my opinion, the way that you can become successful online is, yeah, you follow your passion, but you also don't do it because you feel like now you've got subscribers and you have to give them content. Do it because you want to. If you don't want to, that'll show. It'll come across as you're just forcing yourself to produce videos for your subscriber base, and they don't actually respond the same way they did when you were making it because you felt like a passion to do it. So, I mean, that's all I really have to say, short and sweet.
What's the question? I actually without how do you become successful?
Oh, how do you become successful online?
Or yourself?
A lot of it's just timing. Like, sorry, let me mute this. Like
Really doing
that.
this.
Bad timing.
We talked about this.
Being in the right place at the right time for this pony stuff, like for My Little Pony, the fandom itself, just kind of going through this boom in content and people wanting to see it. That's like a lot of people who joined the fandom around like late 2011, early 2012, late 2012. That was just good timing to be there to make stuff because there's a really hungry audience who wanted to see more animation, music, art, etc. So at that time, you know, if you're at the right place and you actually have what it takes to make good content, then you're going to do a pretty good job of getting noticed and getting a following and have people check out your work. But like these guys said, like JHaller said, passion's a big one, part of it. Just do what excites you. Like a lot of the people who like Alex S and Glaze and people like that, they started off just making music because they thought, oh, this pony show is really cool, it excites me. I want to make something that, you know, has fun with it. And then enforce it. And like you said, you know, if you don't feel it, then don't force it. Don't try to make something that you don't feel passionate about because it's going to be garbage. So, yeah, I hope that information helps.
And funny enough, I think that one thing, because people ask me like, how did you get to where you are? And a big part of my answer, I feel, is like luck almost, because there is a lot of being in the right place and the right time. Coming up with that one idea or a couple ideas, like you guys with, you know, you had the anthology, and it's like, oh my God, this is.
Don't spoil the secret, Jay.
I can.
Well, with P&V and whatnot, and I know Saber, you know, he's had a big success. Well, you can tell me why.
Yeah, I mean, like for me, the top 10, like, you know, JHaller does top 10 now, but I used to host top 10, and that was kind of like being in the right place at the right time. Because in the movie Brony, he said, I'm looking for someone to hold down the fort for top 10 and post the videos while I go on hiatus. And I said, I'll do it. And at that time, I had like 1,000 subscribers or so. And then from that point on, like I hosted that series for about maybe 70 episodes or so. And from that time until I had to give it back to again, like 15,000 subscribers. And then I did top 10 pony songs, and it's just kind of like, once again, like being at the right place at the right time, because like movie Brony said, I need someone to hold down the fort, and he picked me out of the crowd. So that
Picks me.
Yeah, because you're too busy reacting to stuff.
I don't know if was I doing that yet? I don't even think so.
I actually remember when Brony Direct first came out, and I was watching the episode, and I see like Tombstone, Dusty, people who I know. I'm like, who's this ACRaceBest guy? What's he doing? What's he done to earn this? Oh, he made the series. Never mind. Well, and then right place at the right time. You invited me to the next Brony's React.
And you see what happened after that.
You done goofed on that, because now I'm here.
Learn from your mistakes. That's a big one too. As far as this panel goes, as you kids can probably tell, it's pretty loosey-goosey. I can't believe I just said that. But I mean, if there's any questions in the audience, feel free to just raise your hand. We got questions coming up.
Q&A panel.
What?
Q&A panel.
Yay!
That's what this is.
Yay! Because we'll keep this lively. You in the front.
What made you join the fandom?
What made you join the fandom? JHaller.
Oh, ever the. No, but at the time I was actually browsing a few websites such as Something Awful and NeoGaf, and this pony show kept coming up on these forum boards I was going on. And at first I was like, well, whatever, no big deal. And then I kept seeing that, again, it kept coming up over and over again, so finally I was curious, what's this all about? Checked it out, read the descriptions of all these characters, and I'm like, okay, whatever. This is what it didn't really interest me at first, but then I was just like, why are these topics so big? This must be just a gigantic joke. Scroll down and I'm seeing, this is good, what? Well, whatever. And so finally I was just like, I got 22 minutes to kill, right? Yeah, okay, whatever. Watched the first episode, and as I watched it, I was like, oh, not bad, okay. And then they ended it in the first part. I'm like, oh, that was part one. I don't like to leave things unfinished, so part two, I guess. And watched that, and then, okay, this is not that bad either. Why am I watching this show again? Oh, there's more episodes? Okay, no one's in the house, right? Yeah, okay. I guess I'll watch the third episode, and it just got out of control from there. And at the time, we were up to it was season 1, I think we were up to episode 20 of season 1 at the time. And so, it was basically, over the course of a couple nights, just watched the entire thing up to that point, and got actually more involved with those forums I had mentioned earlier, and actually was discussing it, and I was like, it's really, really the strangest thing, but it's not bad. What can I say? And then as eventually you watch more and more, you grow to actually appreciate the characters, and that's kind of how I fell in.
So for me, it was pretty similar. It was mainly just the people who were involved with it already before me, and kind of showed, I got exposure to their content, and I just saw that these people were making these mashup videos.
The people that were involved, like Lauren Faust called you up and said, hey.
Yeah, she was like, hey BronyVids, maybe you'd like to join this fandom, get the ball rolling. Yeah. No, but there were people like Yardovich, maybe anyone knows about him, but he was one of the first who started just making random videos online. And yeah, Unanimous D, and all those people who really were early on with the video making, because actually YouTube is where I started and where I guess this guy started, and actually all of us, so we're all on YouTube, that's mainly our home. Yeah, so it's just mainly watching those content videos and seeing the art and the music starting to bud out from the community, and then from there I was like, oh, I'll give the show a try, and then actually started enjoying it, and then continued watching it until I was like, well, it's 4 a.m. and why am I still watching this? I don't understand. Oh, roommates, oh, it's okay. And then, you just continue and you have no shame anymore.
For me, it's pretty basic. I was browsing online. It was around nights. I was browsing Now, I was browsing YouTube around, I think it was around August of 2011, whatever, and I started seeing a surplus of pony videos on YouTube, like YouTube Poops and the actual episodes. I'm like, what's My Little Pony? Why is My Little Pony back? Is it a new F show? Is this a new kid show? And I decided to watch an episode, and I watched Griffin the Brush Off, not Brushing the Gruff Off, Brushing the Griffin, Brushing the Griffin. My son, that's my fanfic. But I watched the episode. I didn't like it at first because I'm like, why do you spit all over me? So I watched the Griffin the Brush Off. Didn't really like it. And then I saw My Little Brony and Meme Base pop up, and well, not Meme Base, but I saw Meme Base had tons of pony stuff with all these inside jokes, and I thought, 20% cooler, 6 seconds flats. I want in on this. I'm internet savvy. I want to know what they're talking about. So I watched another episode, and it was the 2-parter at the beginning. I'm like, wow, this is a really good show. Oh, it's from the guys who made Powerpuff Girls and these awesome shows in the past. Okay, I'll give it a chance. And I was up to episode 10 before the day was over, and I was like, wow. I guess I'm one of these bronies now, aren't I? Those moments where I'm sitting in the bathroom with bloodshot eyes, I'm like, what has happened to my life? I should make a documentary. So, and then I remember I was really getting into it, and I went to a Walmart, because I lived in North Georgia, which is kind of like a boons kind of part of the world. I went to the Walmart, and they had I went to the toy aisle, I'm like, gotta find a My Little Pony toy. I want to be a fan. And then one Rainbow Dash toy left. And I was like, ah! I took it. I was in the car and I opened it. And the mane looked all like, nothing like the show accurate. So I'm going into like fandom, like, this is nothing like from the show. This is a disgrace to Brony's. It's a disgrace. So I went back to the store, got like hairspray, scissors. I looked online for a tutorial to fix her hair, went home. Because I was living with my sister and my brother-in-law all the time at their house because their house was really close to the school I was going to, and I stayed in their guest room. So I'm in the guest bathroom, fixing the hair, and my older sister, who's like a lawyer, she walks in from work, and she's like, Steven, what's going on in there? Wait, is that my hairspray? I'm like, Sarah, don't come in! Don't come in!
I don't use locks!
Is that a pony? Yes! Is that my hairspray? Yes! And then she just started laughing and she walked away. Now my brother-in-law, who's actually an officer, who's like really southern, Sarah told him, and he's like, yeah, your brother, he really freaks me out. Can you just be normal and play football? But no, that's how it started. And then I made Ballad for a school project. For those who don't know, Ballad of the Bronies is a, well, am I going off on a huge tangent? Yeah, I think I am. I'm sorry, back to this.
I like the hairspray story though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I still have that Rainbow Dash figurine. I don't have tons of pony stuff in my house. I don't buy much of the merchandise, but that one pony toy I have next to my computer to know where I came from, my roots.
Nice. Yeah, for me, it was a matter of having some friends online, including a girlfriend who's sitting right here in the front, right there in the blue shirt. She's like, okay. Just watch one episode of this show with me, all right? It's actually pretty good. I'm like, oh, what's it called again? My Little Pony. No. No, just one episode and I'll leave you alone. No. Needless to say, I was like, okay, one episode, I'll be done with it. 22 minutes, it won't hurt. No one will have to know. I don't have to tell anybody that I watched a show called My Little Pony. And we watched Fall Weather Friends. She knows I'm a big racing fan, and I see this episode, and like immediately into it. I'm like, wow, okay, so this Rainbow Dash character is pretty cool. I mean, for a pony. And the episode goes on, and I like the whole dynamic between the characters. But I was thinking to myself, all right, well, okay, I survived 22 minutes, never again. A week later, I watched the entire first season. So that's, yeah, I mean, it kind of seems like most of this caught us by surprise. I think for most of us in the audience, it was something that kind of was like, this show, I mean, I know a lot of people who I've met found it through friends or just by chance online. It's like, okay, what's going on? Is this really deserving the hype? And as us at this convention could probably agree, it did. So yeah, that's the end of the panel. Thanks for coming. Just kidding. Question over here.
Is it possible to edit a decent YouTube video with Windows Movie Maker?
Yes.
Yes.
It's possible.
Yardovich is actually a testament to that. He was one of the first people who got me into it, and he completely operated on Windows Movie Maker. There's actually some things that are like, you can really delve into Windows Movie Maker and make some cool stuff. TV Simulator is your friend. I don't know, I mean, yeah, sure.
Ballad of the Brony, which is that hour-long school project. I made that solely on. I don't need it.
I don't need it. My voice is.
I made that on Movie Maker, and I did that hour upload. That took about 48 hours to do. So yeah, the program it's not it doesn't have like all these awesome abilities and yeah like. Yeah, Sony Vegas, Adobe, these guys here know editing software at the back of their hands. Like, you kind of progress from like, that's new. But like, you kind of progress, like, it's kind of like you keep going, it's like you graduate to higher classes of higher tech editing software. And like Sony Vegas was a big jump for me, because that made it much easier for me to actually make these videos.
Yeah, if you really want to get serious into some video editing, just like simple project, definitely you can use Windows Movie Maker, but like if you want to do more effects based or things that are really flashy and nice looking, I would move on to say Sony Vegas or After Effects if you'd like to really delve into the more advanced. That's when you can do like masking and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, the thing is about Sony Vegas and all those other programs, they're actually a little bit easier, I would say, once you learn the basic mechanics of them to work in within Movie Maker. So, I mean, Windows Movie Maker is good for, for some projects like they were saying, but I mean, if you want to step up, it actually is, I think, a little easier. Those programs are made to be made easy to work in. So, just always think about starting off small and then working your way up if that's what you're going.
Any other questions? Anything? Whatever you want. Yes.
Have you ever thought about like quitting because like you weren't popular at the beginning, or?
No, that's a good question.
I like that question. For those that didn't hear it, he was asking if we've ever thought about quitting because we weren't popular to begin with. For me, when I got into making videos, one of my biggest inspirations, actually I don't know what my biggest inspiration, I've been doing this for a while now, but not like pony videos, but definitely getting into the pony stuff. It was a matter of seeing all the content out there that was really kind of the drive, like, wow, there's so many people making stuff, music, art, videos. I want to get a part of this, and I enjoy editing videos, so I'm going to do that. When I got into this fandom just before the season 2, season 2. For some reason, I was trying to think of what do you call the season, the pilot? Thank you. God, it is way too early in the morning to be doing this. So what happened was, as I started making videos, I made Like a Faust, which was my parody video.
By the way, you said Like a Faust, and it was like, nope, her name was Faust. You got it wrong.
Oh man. You see why we separated these two? We talked about this.
Be that it may, if it is true. And then I also made Pony Rock PNV, Pony or Party Rock with it's a PNV with Party Rock. And those videos actually did really well, getting posted on Equestria Daily and stuff. And I was just like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. But as far as subscribers, as far as followings go, I always have this number in the back of my head. I don't know if it's necessarily to remember where I came from, but it's a number that I always love to look back at. Is I had 167 subscribers the day I hit upload on the first Brony's React. And Brony's React was the one that absolutely shot things through the roof. And up to that point, I don't think I had a case where I wanted to quit. It was just, I wanted to try harder. I'm like, okay, so these videos did good, but maybe they're not exactly pulling in followers. Okay, try something new. And there's still that drive behind it all. And I think it was partially also just due to the show and how much inspiration it gives itself, that I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just keep doing this. Because I think that one thing that we all kind of mentioned was, if you're doing this to make you happy, if you're doing this because you enjoy it, the followers are just a bonus, really. The following and everything, it's really just that, it's the icing on the cake. If you're doing this for yourself, if you're doing this to enjoy what you're doing, people are gonna see that and probably enjoy it too. But then also, it's not gonna be the drive behind what you're doing. And then it won't make that fire burn out. Especially, as fast. I think some people jump into this thinking, I'm going to get famous right away.
Can I add something to that?
Yeah.
Guys, if you get into making content, please don't do it for the fame. It's extremely overrated. It's not worth it. And I think there's a little bit of a stigma where people in this fandom think, oh, you're a famous Brony, which in all honesty is a stupid term to begin with. Like, this is a show about pink ponies. If there's any kind of celebrities and people from the show make it, we're just ultra nerdy fans. That's it. Who actually have people who enjoy our content. So, like, I don't like it when people are like, oh, you're famous, you're better than I am. I'm like, no, freaking no. We're all just fans here. Let's enjoy it. But I'm not to say, like, there are some people who walk up and make our day saying, hey, we appreciate your work. That's the best. Like, the fact that someone took time out of their schedule to walk up to you and say, I enjoy what you do, thank you for putting a smile on my face. No better feeling. No better feeling. You all make it, like, it's one of those things where, like, you guys are the wind beneath our wings. So people like you enjoy our content. Thank you so much. But I was gonna say, like, keep talking.
Eagle!
Alicorn!
Larson! But just don't do it for the fame solely because it's gonna make you bitter, it's gonna make you upset, and then you're in for all the wrong reasons. Because at the end of the day, like, this is just internet, you know, internet fame is just nothing. Just it's fleeting. It's gonna be gone eventually. So enjoy the content you make. You know, perfect your art, and then make some friends along the way, and don't get worked up over, like, you know, I gotta be famous. That's a stupid pursuit. Trust me.
Well said, Sam.
Yeah.
It's broken.
Something to add to that is the short answer to that question is for me is no. 'Cause my background in particular, I came from the very bottom in terms of I knew nothing about video editing when I first started. This was completely new to me. And really the subscribers were, you know, like I said, a bonus in terms of what I did. From starting at the bottom, you're learning something every video, and that was what hooked me into making the videos itself. Was I'm learning something new every video. You know, I'm trying to vary it up because if you do the same thing over and over again, it's gonna get boring. So, you know, that was what kept me motivated for making more videos. But besides, you know, wanting to show my passion was also learning new things within these editing programs. You know, and eventually you just, you know, get better and better and better, and it's just, you know, that's what kept me hooked. It wasn't really, like I said, subscribers were a thing that just came naturally, and it was like, you know, they saw that what we made was, you know, really something we loved doing, and that's what kept them watching as well. So that was, you know, again, short answer the question. Like, you know, I wasn't popular at one point, and I'm not popular now, anyways. It doesn't matter about that. But you are so wrong.
What's cool about JHaller though is he was sitting on 50,000 subs when he got top
50,000?
15,000. You've gained about double that amount.
It was 5,000 subscribers when I first started that.
No, you got top 10.
Stop arguing!
5,000.
How many? So you gained over almost like 25,000 or 30,000.
25,000.
Yeah. See, it's all about being in the right place at the right time.
That's pretty much like, you know, all that, like, that is exactly what it is. It was luck. It was this guy, like, contacting me out of the blue saying, you want to do this thing? I'm like, sure. Like, okay. But it was like, you know, you know, that was just a thing. People are, you know, I enjoy putting those together, those top 10s. I enjoy putting those together because it really is a great thing to show people what was some of the greatest content we had each month. And so, and other.
You got 1 million views on some of these videos too.
I don't ask for that. Seriously.
And you know what's cool about that is, like, that's like non-Bronies watching it too.
Yeah.
Some people are like, let's see what the Brony family's up to this month. Oh my God, they're making some really cool stuff.
That is a cool thing about those videos. They actually have gotten a lot of people who otherwise would have not known about the show or not cared about the show into the show, and that's really cool as well. So, I don't know, I just went on some tangent there. You, talk.
Okay, yeah, no, I struggled with it a lot, man. People were always giving me hate. No, no, but that is one thing I wanted to talk about was, if you do make content, be ready to have just, you know, there's an occasional person who will be like, what is this stuff? You know, he just stumbles upon the video for some reason. He's just got to lay down his undying rage for the Brony fandom, so you just got to deal with that sometimes. Don't let it get to you. If you really like what you do, then stick with it and just continue making your content. Don't let, you know, the one occasional person who says, what are you doing, this sucks, you know, that thing, don't get that. Don't listen to that.
And that really comes when you start getting more followers, that follows a lot too.
Have you, like, do you all watch Game Grumps at all?
Yeah.
John Tron leaving that show, he got so much crap for that.
Use the mic. People were giving him all kinds of rumors. It's kind of funny because he even said on his Twitter, like, he feels like he's in a tabloid right now. Like, I guess with the followers comes a lot of, like, you know, like, you can't make any mistakes. If you say something wrong, you pay for it in blood. So, you like that alicorn stuff, Saber? You're working for Hasbro, aren't you, Saber? No. What? Who said the H word?
No! Get out the door!
All right, next question?
Dirty Hasbro one.
Any question, anything, guys? Open it up. What's up?
Can y'all draw ponies?
Can we draw ponies?
I can draw a really bad one. Stick figure.
I tried for a month to draw ponies, and it's a tough process to learn, and I just decided video editing was where I would stick with that.
I think that I was able to really show my artistic talent in the season 3 finale Brony's React. There's a scene with Jack's Blade, and Celestia's ballad, and Jax is there singing along. A lot of people think Jax drew that stuff, but his artistic talent's nowhere near mine. Sorry, Jax. But yeah, we
he's watching.
He will be.
He will be someday.
Like 2 years.
But yeah, no, I'm about at stick figures and colors everywhere.
Sorry to disappoint.
I think that's a cool question because we really can't draw. And that's,
No, we
that's a good example of like, you have your strengths and weaknesses when it comes to making content. There are people who are good at animating, singing, writing. Find what you're good at, what makes you excited and you feel passionate about, and embrace it and have fun with it. Like, I can't sing, I can't draw, I'm not good at any of the trifecta things except for a little bit of writing, and that's about it. So find something that you feel like, okay, this is something I love to do. Go for it. That's the thing that you embrace and you just go full force with. Like there's never, unless you're Black Griffin, you're not good at everything. Black Griffin's good at everything. He can animate, draw. Well, that's the same thing, but yeah.
Do double backflips.
Yeah, combat rolls out of C-130s while like dismantling a bomb. But yeah. Question? Anybody else? Yes.
Who are your favorite ponies from the show?
What show? There's a show for this? Shogun. Race? Rainbow Dash. Yeah, fans of it. Yeah.
Same one, Rainbow.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Oh, one.
Is that gonna be this whole panel?
It might be.
Yeah, Rainbow Dash.
Casuals.
Winona.
I stole it from you.
Not as good as Gunn.
No, my favorite pony. Okay, so I have ADD, so I can't even like decide a cutie mark for my OC. Like I have a blank flank for my OC, and I never actually pick up like a favorite pony either. Like, I don't want to pick just one. But it changes. It literally changes every week. I'm gonna Skype call with like.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
It's censorship.
So I was.
Stop.
The NSA. He's talking about the Rainbow Dash. Block him out. My favorite ponies, and that. I love this show. But NSA. Larson. Stop it. It's so cool. Like, whenever I'm in a call with Paleo and Hirasashi, I'll be just sitting there saying, why is Rarity best pony? And Hirasashi will get really angry saying, just pick a team, pick a pony and stick with it. But I just can't. It literally changes every week. Like this week it's Fluttershy because I beat his butt in fighting his magic with the broke. No, get out of here! No, okay, the game Fighting His Magic, the Fluttershy character is broken. I played as Fluttershy, the character in the Artist Alley, and I beat ACRaceBest with the best character. I beat you! You lost the game, Race. Purpose react. Race is a bad gamer. Alright, but I'm sorry, I hope that answered your question. I hope my screaming and blood-curdling roars answered your question. But no, I actually didn't answer your question. Wait, Fluttershy, yeah. For now. For now. Alright, next question.
He cheated.
Favorite episode and why?
Favorite episode and why?
I'm gonna need some time. Go.
This has been changing every season. This has been changing every season, but it changed to Sleepless in Ponyville just because I really love the Scootaloo and Rainbow Dash like dynamic sisterly relationship they got going there. I really love how they actually started doing stuff with that, and it's so cute.
Okay, I got mine. Lesson 0? Yeah, I really like Lesson 0.
My favorite episode was season 5, episode 30.
I'm from the future!
From the future.
Oh, you guys haven't seen that one yet.
Overruled!
My favorite episode, it's funny because I was telling, Saber and I were on a panel at EQLA. Actually, no, you were there too. Yeah. I love you, Jay. And I remember I answered this, and then I was like, oh, you know what? And I heard others talking about episodes, and I was like, oh, like, yeah, that one too. That one's, oh God, I'm a liar, and a fiend, and blasphemy. But anyways, I'd have to say the season 2 finale because of the hype it had, building it up, and then the major twists that were part of it. Unfortunately, I don't think Peppermint Twist was. R.I.P. But yeah, so just that episode was just amazing. Like I thought it did everything I wanted it to do.
For me, I'd have to say Princess Promenade from Generation 3.5. Oh my god, that when newborn cutie Scootaloo showed up and just stormed the scene. No, but seriously, we're Rainbow Dash, always just in style.
Wow, you know the song.
I made like 2 documentaries. I have to know.
No excuse.
All right, third episode, Camelot Wedding. I love that episode. It just had such a good feeling to it. Like, and also having like a villain pop out of. Oh, by the way, spoilers. Having a villain pop out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting that. I don't think anybody was really expecting.
I was.
Well, we don't want
I work for Hasbro.
insight. But no, that was a great episode. And it finished the season off like, you know, that was a good season. That was really, what a cool journey. Next question. Yes. Oh, did you answer?
You didn't answer why you like Lesson Zero. You just let it break you.
Come on, B-Vids.
Oh, why I like Lesson Zero? Oh, because I really like the dynamic actually between Spike and Twilight, and then her friends kind of just ignoring her pleas for help. It's just like, hey, you're fine. It's like, that's kind of like how reality works sometimes. It's like, I'm freaking out, I got this test, and then you're just like, no, you'll be fine, whatever. But no, I really like seeing like that dynamic.
Look at the end of the documentary. You'll be fine.
Yeah, nice.
That's not the real reason.
What?
You just like seeing her breakdown.
Yeah, I did kind of like to see that breakdown, the mental breakdown of Twilight. She's just that kind of character that, like, you know, other than Pinkie Pie, who just kind of loses it when, like, things don't go according to plan.
They all lose it at one point.
Yeah, they all get that disheveled, like,
Well, that's what season 2 was. That was the, let's see how far down we can drag our characters through the mud. I actually thought that was really funny, though. It was like, wow, look what, so who's it going to be this week that's going to really screw up? And then Applejack had her episode, and we're like, okay, Applejack, and she didn't learn anything.
she teleports into a beach ball. Who does that? To scare little fillies. Hi, girls.
All right, so a question, yes, sir.
Abby, thoughts on Equestria Girls?
Oh, God.
Okay.
Best movie ever.
I've seen it. I don't know. I think it was just a ploy to sell toys, to be honest. I just don't think that, like, I think they should have just stuck with the ponies, honestly. I think the human element wasn't necessary, but that's just me. There were some good moments in it. It had a lot of fan pandering, but it was, pandas!
Somebody say pandas?
Shut up! No, but, I don't know. It was overall maybe like a 6 out of 10, 5 out of 10. I mean, it was decent, watchable, but like I felt like they maybe lost a little bit of the magic that made me love the show at the beginning.
You're saying they sold out for money?
Like, season 3 was, of course, half a season long. And this was pretty much Hasbro's way of saying, let's keep this gravy train going while we have some downtime before season 4. You know? And I mean, Equestria Girls, it's a cool concept, and DHX did a fantastic job, like, you know, executing it as far as the way it looks and everything. But I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Equestria Girls is something that Hasbro imposed on DHX, saying, "Can you make this? No, we're not really feeling like it. No. You're gonna make it."
Well, one thing that's pretty funny actually is when we made the Bronies react to Equestria Girls trailer, we were getting like comments all over the place about like, it's so obvious that these guys are paid off by the show to tell people to see it, and I was like, 10 out of 10, IGN. Well, I was confused by it because I was like, when I made that react, I purposely shut up. Great movie. No, but like it was funny because I purposely had people. I wanted people who didn't like it, and Dino was a guy who was like, I don't want anything to do with it.
Tombstone wasn't he?
Tombstone was no, he was just Tombstone.
It was like, hold me back, bro. I'm about to rip into this.
But yeah, I was cracking up at that. I'm like, wow, because I guess it came across as more neutral than anything, and some people didn't like that. But I think opinions changed once they saw the movie. I actually have not seen the movie yet. You have, though.
You call yourself a bro.
There's mixed feelings on that. The movie, like I said, I really agree with you. It had good points. It had some weak points. Story-wise, wasn't feeling it too well. I didn't wasn't into the setting as much, but the voice acting is good. You know, we're really like, I think I made this terrible review at 4 a.m. like about the movie. Basically, it was just saying like, you know, really spoiled with the voice actors. They do such a great job, even in this. And you know, I just wasn't feeling the story, the setting, all that. On the flip side, we have a lot of people who work for Anthology who are very excited about Equestria Girls because they want to do things to it.
Opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say one
They're
more.
high school girls. What do you mean?
I'll say one more thing I think about Equestria Girls, and that's that the hour and 13 minutes, I believe it is. The reason that it's like so long, I think that kind of takes away from some of the like tight writing that you get with the show, which is like 22 minutes, and you really get like a good story that's wrapped up and you get a good conclusion. That was kind of like long and drawn out, and there was a lot of filler they had to throw in to fill up that time. So there was like, oh, Twilight's, you know, exploring the fact that she's a human now.
And also,
You can't walk on 4 legs now.
Oh, no.
That's not normal.
Wacky adventures.
I'm just gonna say this, and I'm not gonna like try to say any spoilers for those who haven't seen it yet, but like there is a love interest in that movie, and it seems very pointless to me. It's like, come on, you guys are better than that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, it just seemed like, it's like, I got a High School Musical vibe from it. And like, okay, like, I mean, what the staff did with My Little Pony, like the old generations, they brought it back from the grave and they gave it new life and a new image. And, I mean, we all of us, I'd say, like, we went to and watched Equestria Girls with, you know, optimistic, like, let's see what they can do with it. And they did a good job. It's just that it's not my cup of tea. It's like, yeah, you know, they're humans, whatever, they're in high school, but I want to go back to Equestria where there's like dragons and talking ponies and all this fantasy stuff that the show like has a lot of fun with, like Tartarus, where the demon dog showed up. It's like, you won't see that in high school. We don't see that in Ponyville. So that's why, you know, I like the Ponyville environment.
We
Any
got
other
5
questions?
minutes left.
Yeah, we have 5 minutes.
Let's make it a good question.
Speed questions.
If no questions, I have something for the crowd. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, here.
All right,
Can
all right.
you just...
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I'm actually worried about this.
Shut it. Sorry. Okay.
Why don't you wear
Please
your
do.
questions? Please?
Please.
Just say
What do you
okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, go. And you have to hold it up.
Okay, everyone, we've got Price is Right Brony edition. This isn't gonna be weird at all. We have a bandana that was worn by Michelle Creeper. I can vouch for this. Who wants it? Who can guess the closest price? 500? Way too high. You? 0? That's close. How much? $2! We have a winner! Woo! With the rim! Okay, with the apple bloom hat, you win the apple bloom scarf.
This is for you!
We talked, basically we woke up at like, what time, 9:30, and we're like, oh, it's time to get to the panel. And at one point, BronyVids started jumping all over the place, like grabbing things off of like the counters, like, here's a cup with ACRaceBest saliva. Who wants it? And I was like, okay, you're going crazy over here. And he actually did it. So I'm proud of him.
Whoa. Where's my $2? I'm just kidding. It's yours.
But yeah, like we said, guys, we have 2 minutes. So are there any last-minute questions? They can be the strangest questions you've ever asked. Yes.
Your favorite dance move in the show, is it?
Gangnam Style.
The truffle shuffle.
The fat roll.
Do it for us right now. Good question. You gotta get more questions like that. You, sir.
Favorite fan shipping?
Fan shipping.
None of them.
This guy? I've wrote so many fan fictions about those two. Why does no one read them though? I don't know.
Top 10 fanfics about.
There's an idea.
Senpai, notice me.
I actually don't think I'm allowed to say my shipping.
Say it.
Say it?
Yeah.
Winona and Spike Dog.
Good thing your mic's not working, Saber.
It works now.
Okay, it's two ponies. That mean a lot to me. Next question. You. Favorite TV show as a kid? Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
Attack on Titan!
Attack on Titan's pretty good. I like.
Episode tonight, guys.
I like Breaking Bad a lot. I don't know anyone likes Breaking. We have to cook. Jesse.
Serious answer, Arrested Development. There you go.
Next question. There was one in the back.
Avatar's a good show.
Yeah. Oh. No.
That's kind of.
Yeah.
Was there another one somewhere? The guy. He's trying to get away. Stop him.
Don't let him out.
Lock the door!
His ears can hear everything.
We have 30 seconds for one last question. You.
You guys like Doctor Who?
No.
I've seen like 30 episodes.
I've never seen it.
Thanks to Tumblr, I've like watched half the season. And it's
You've never seen it?
I saw the Mars like water people one. That was like a movie though. I kind of ruined my experience to it because you shouldn't watch the movie.
I watched the episode with Van Gogh. That was good.
That was
Yeah. One more. Anyone?
favorite OC pony.
Favorite OC pony?
Thunderbird. Sorry if you see this.
I think the mascot, the female mascot for this convention is actually a really cool OC. Is it, what's her name? Yeah.
Have you guys seen the promo video, by the way, for Fiesta Equestria? That's got to be why I'm gonna have to agree with that too. As much as I want to agree with BVids.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, okay. One last. Hold on.
Are any of you guys going to BronyCon?
Yeah.
Yes. That's 4 yeses.
Okay.
Who here's going to BronyCon?
It's too far away.
Okay. Well, go ahead.
Save money. You can go.
All right, guys. I want everyone out there to be convinced that like you just saw the most amazing panel. I know you didn't, but they don't need to know that.
Thanks for coming to a panel. Yeah. What you gonna do? Get you on the slam. I don't know what else you can get that damn. Whoa, chaos.
Thank you for coming to the panel.
It's Chaos Dunk, by the way.
Genius.
Thank you all very much, guys. You screwed it up! Okay,